You are watching Area Code, brought to you by Mabati Rolling Mills.
Get CoverMax. It's more than just a roof. It's color that lasts with advanced color technology. Ukiweka, umeweka. CoverMax, a quality product from MRM.
Following the successful construction and allocation of Flamingo Phase 1 by the Municipal Council, the government, which at the time was keen on ensuring decent housing for its citizens, saw it fit to build what they would term as Phase 2 of Flamingo Estate. The new phase would consist of 2-bedroom housing units, each within its own compound. The construction would be funded by the British and German governments as part of foreign aid to Kenya.
It was a big house and a big space. Sababu ukiangalia Flamingo Phase 2 mali tumeishi iko na 1 bedroom, iko na 1 sitting room, na iko na jiko ndani, na iko na choo ndani, na iko na bafu ndani. Alafu nyuma ya hiyo nyumba kuna space ambazo watu wenye wanaishi hapo Flamingo Phase 2 wameweza kujenga extension. Nyumba kama room 2 za 14 by 14, which are big houses. Kama una watoto wako wanaishi kule, wanasomea kule. Hivyo ndio wakaweza, na hiyo ilikuwa inaenda watu wanajiweza.
The house extensions are meant to accommodate the growing family units in Flamingo Estate. The area houses approximately 10,000 people.
Hasa hizi nyumba kwa vile kwa udogo vile zinakaa hazina space, watu walianza kuweka hizo extension sababu mtu ana watoto. Na hizi nyumba si rahisi ukawachana naye sababu ni town. Kwa sababu inakupea uwezo wa kwenda town, ni karibu, ukitaka kwenda sokoni ni karibu, unaweza enda Mguu, Simba kwenda matatu, is nearby.
Hii mtasi mbaya.
Mary Njeri has been a resident of Flamingo Phase 2 Estate since 1978. She recalls relocating to the neighborhood, which at the time was almost exclusively reserved for government workers.
Tulikaa mchanganyiko na iko wengine malikuwa majority malikuwa mamepewa watu wa posta, lakini malifunguswa kikazi, lakini kwa nyumba wako.
Both Phase 1 and Phase 2 of Flamingo Estate have been built on the southern side of Nakuru town. The first occupants of Phase 1 would pay 80 shillings as rent, while those who lived in Phase 2 would pay slightly more.
Ilikuwa 200, kaenda hivi ikakuwa 250. Tukaendelea ikakuwa 400. Tukaendelea ikakuwa 800. Tukaenda hivi ikakuwa 1200. Iko na hiyo makaratasi yote, hata saizi ukiniambia nitoe itakutolea. Sasa imefika 3500.
Initially, the houses were meant to be bought by the residents using the hire purchase scheme spearheaded by the country's first local government.
Wakati ilikuja hapa, Kenyatta alikuja kufungua hii nyumba. Na akasema mahali tukikomboa hii nyumba, watu makuwe mananini matalipa miaka kidogo tupewe hiyo nyumba. Kwa hivyo tunalipanga hii nyumba tukijua iko wakati tutapewa hiyo nyumba.
The plan was to have the residents pay out the houses over a period of 25 years, but that never happened. Flamingo Estate is among several city council estates in Kenya which have been embroiled in a long-standing legal case over the payment of rent arrears and ownership.
Na hiyo kesi watu wa council wakati walikuwa wanachukua hapa, tulipeleka mpaka kwa housing tukaenda tukalipa, watu wakalipa. Sasa wakaaji wakaona wanalipa bado wanaambia kuna arrears. Sasa wakaanza kuuliza hii arrears haikushagi, tunalipa nyumba na mkienda kulipa tano una arrears. Sisi walipeleka kwa housing, ndio nyumba zikuwe kwetu mpaka leo.
Kesi ilifungwa ni wengine wa council. Kufunga tukasikia na fununu utakuja kupewa mtu mmoja. Sasa naye tukarudisha wakili wetu aendelee na hiyo kesi.
In 2005, the court ordered the residents to suspend paying house rent in the estate pending a determination of the case. Nonetheless, Flamingo Estate continues to embody the name it carries. Beautifully lined houses dot each corner of the estate, named after Nakuru's main attraction. Over the years, the main claim to fame for the Lake Nakuru National Park, which was established in 1961, has been flamingos. The lake is home to hundreds of thousands of flamingos which feed on algae on the shallow waters. But over the years, the numbers of the pink birds, which on a good year would tally close to 2 million, has dwindled due to several factors, including fluctuating water levels at the lake. The Lake Nakuru National Park, which in 2019 was voted as the most colorful national park in the world due to the presence of the flamingos, is now slowly recovering from an extended reduction to the flamingo numbers. Investors in the tourism sector in Nakuru contend that the presence of the flamingos could generate tourism income totaling close to $1.5 million per month. That is dependent only on the presence of the attractive birds. Meanwhile, the estate named after the birds continues to build a reputation of its own, despite residents of Phase 1 still having to use lavatories constructed outside their homes.
Is communal. Nyumba hizo choo ziko na jengwa two sides. Sababu hizi blocks na piano blocks kama ni block tano, kila block ina watu 4. Kwa hivyo tusa 20 people. Wanapewa one block ya choo. Wanagawana choo na bafu. Na choo zilikuwa zinavuja kweli kweli. Hapa watoto wetu zamani wameugua maugonjwa kwa sababu hakuna mahali ya kupeleka hii takataka ya choo.
A new sewer system was installed in Flamingo in 2020, the first since the construction of the estate.
Maombi yangu ni tupewe hiyo nyumba Saudi, tumezeekea kwa hii manyumba na tunalipa. Kwanza mimi nalipa. Nisiseme kwa mwingine, mimi nalipa. Kama ni record inaweza kuangalia, imelipa.
Hii my estate imesaidia watoto wetu sana. Hapa kuna ma minister, ma MP wamekuwa hapa, wametoka hapa, wamesoma vizuri, madaktari, watu wameendesha ndege, watoto wetu na nini, na wengine wako ng'ambo. Hizi estate zimetoa watu aina nyingi. Kwa hivyo siwezi kusema hii estate ni mbaya, ni mzuri.
Nakuru Service Center started in the year 2018. We are a service center. That means we offer services to the entire region. We have a profiling machine whereby we do our own profiling here in Nakuru. We get the raw materials from our headquarters when they have already been semi-finished. That means color coating has been done, all the chemical compositions have been done, and what is left is just for us to get the raw material in coil form, already painted. Then we just profile based on the lengths, the quantities, and the color which a client is interested in. It's a changing world, and we also have to move with the technology. So we introduced 4 different tile profiles just to complement on what you already have inside our basket. Then we also have a slot for accessories, And then we have the add-ons, which we normally also quote along with our profiles.
For the accessories, we have the ridges, we have the valleys. We also make the flashings. We make also some fabricated items like the louvers. We make the vents also. We also have some rain gain system where this is like the rainwater harvesting system, where we also make the gutters, we make the downpipes, we make the shoes, we make the elbows. Of course, for some of these components, we also do some welding, which is mainly TIG cold welding, to join these components to make the gutter outlets and also the corner miters.
I can confidently say that we've taken the time to research, to put research behind our brands, and just to ensure that the quality of the product is uncompromised, that the color range that we have will not fade out after a couple of years. This is because we've taken the time to source out the best supplier that will give us paint that has warranty on it. And so when we say quality that never fades, then we are assuring you, because also we've been in the market for 60 years now, and so it's a product that has been tested and tried over and over again.
Back in the days, we used to have the old mareba tiles or the so-called clay tiles. Now, the disadvantages that these clay tiles had are some of the points that we took and came up with a product which is similar to the mareba tiles, but now with a more advanced features. So we introduced Lifestyle. Lifestyle is very much closer to the mareba tiles because of the sand coating. From a distance, you can think that it's the old mareba tile, but in real sense, it's a totally different product with a different, very neat finish. Self-build is the latest innovation we have in the market, which actually is a much faster way of building as compared to the conventional way.
From the concept all the way to end of construction, it took us 10 weeks. And so for anyone who is in business and they understand that saving time also saves you money, because then you're able to start your operations early. And so we came up with that solution, and particularly targeting the industrial buildings, commercial buildings, for people who are in business and want to save on time, so it's cost effective in that manner.
If, let's say, if you're building in an area where you're not sure of you staying there maybe in the next a decade or so because of one reason or another, it's something which, if a bell is rung, we can easily come and dismantle it. And we don't even need to come ourselves. It is something that when we are doing it, you also see how we do it. So when it comes to dismantling, we can as well dismantle it for you in the shortest call possible.
For reference on the wide range of solutions that we have, you can visit mabati.com. We also have put in place a visualizer that enables you to visualize how your house would look like with this kind of profile, with this kind of choice of color for your roof. So that makes it easier for people to make decisions from their house at the touch of a button, and even shop, because now we have an e-commerce platform, so you're able to also shop on the site and have the material delivered to you.
Area Code brought to you by Mabati Rolling Mills.